Hello and welcome everyone, my name is The Clever Fool. Today we'll be playing the third episode of Francisco de Almeida on hard difficulty. This episode's titled Ruins of Empires. No particular achievement to go for today. Let's go ahead and have some fun and get started.
It was 5 years ago that I went with Don Francisco to the Indies. His appointment to the Viceroyship of India by the young King Manuel had shocked the Portuguese court. Don Francisco was the champion of King Juan, the deceased cousin of the recently crowned king, and the Almeidas had favored a rival claimant to the Portuguese throne. The king's intentions were the topic of many hushed whispers. We sailed for many months across the edge of the world, preyed upon by pirates, storms, and disease. But as our leaky ships rounded the southern cape of Africa, we saw the first glimmers of the riches of the Orient. 3 mighty citadels guarded the lucrative trade waters of the Swahili coast, where merchants traded ivory, gold, spices, and jewels from the innards of Africa to the fringes of faraway China. Weathered by the long voyage, Don Francisco sought trade and hospitality from the first of these citadels. But our stubborn ruler, a usurper who had slain the rightful sultan, arrogantly closed his gates to us. Finding an exiled African prince with ties to a rebel army, my captain cunningly hatched a plan to take the Swahili coast by fire and steel.
Alright, so our main objectives are for Muhammad ibn Rukn ad-Din to survive, and we can either bring him to the Swahili villages or bring him to Kilwa for his execution. We have a secondary objective here, which is to locate the gold mines of Mutapa. Our hints tell us that we are restricted to a population limit of 200. Bring Muhammad ibn Rukn ad-Din to flags at the center of Swahili villages to raise his armies. Alternatively, you can send him to Kilwa to be executed and gain the support of the Kilwan ruler. The choice of siding with or betraying Muhammad ibn Rukn ad-Din will have significant impacts. Siding with him will allow you to gather a rebel army on the mainland. Opposing him will make defeating Kilwa easier, but draw the anger of Zanzibar and the rebels. Portuguese castaways and lost ships can be found throughout the sea. Gold is rare, but can be obtained by sinking Zanzibar's trade cogs. You can attack Zanzibar at will by changing diplomacy. The Mutapa gold mines are somewhere in the west past the thickest baobab trees. Bring lumberjacks to get to them. Your scouts report that storms have separated Francisco de Almeida and his son Lorenzo from the rest of their armada. The damaged ships have reached Songo Songo, an island off the Swahili coast. Kilwa in red is the sultanate nearest Songo Songo. It is ruled by Ibrahim, a minister who murdered the sultan and usurped the throne. He is opposed by an exiled prince named Muhammad ibn Rukn ad-Din, the guy that's with us. The prince can be surrendered to Kilwa as a bribe or brought to the Swahili villages in green to raise an army loyal to Portugal. The Swahili villages are held by Bantu warriors in orange. Destroying the Bantu camps will end their raids. Mombasa in yellow, an island stronghold north of Kilwa, is defended by a powerful navy. Zanzibar in cyan lies on 2 islands off the coast. While her fleet is strong, Zanzibar's small army makes her vulnerable to invasion. Finally, the Africans tell tales of the gold-filled kingdom called Mutapa, just beyond where the baobab trees grow thickest. Okay, let's go ahead and get started.
The rebel prince promises us an army to conquer Kilwa, but he could also make an effective bribe to gain the city's trust.
Okay, so I actually know a little bit about the scenario because I was interrupted mid-recording for my last scenario, or the last time that I attempted to record this. So I will be taking the route where we keep Muhammad alive and we don't give him up for execution. And I do know enough that we have a lot of Portuguese sailors and ships to recruit. And basically what this means is that this first part of the scenario we will be spending scouting around and just kind of going on a tourist trip, picking up some caravels. There's a total of 9 caravels, I believe, to be picked up. Get this cannoneer in the... Please get this cannoneer in the transport so that he doesn't die. Thanks much. I ran into that the first time, and both of these guys died to canoes because I wasn't prepared for this. Kind of unfortunate there, but if you act fast, the first time you could probably save them as well. Nevertheless, we got some more waters to explore here. Some more boats to recruit. Just gonna keep my transports tucked away near this area. We aren't under any real threat from Zanzibar, Mombasa, or Kilwa for the time being. We're actually allied to all 3 of them. So I'll take this time to boost my exploration score a bit. I'll have this caravel start picking away at the enemies on the island. I don't want to trigger any additional canoe reinforcements by mistake. And for completion's sake, I'm going to do what I did in my past recording and explore the entire coastline here. So as you can see, to the northwest, we've got 1 island of Zanzibar. They've got a bustling economy and a very strong navy of fire ships. Here's the second army of Zanzibar. Or not army, island of Zanzibar, that is. And we'll pass between them to arrive at Mombasa. Here you see a bustling city of Mombasa with a brilliantly positioned bombard tower. Out on the water. Looking good. And actually, if you look to the left here, you'll see the mainland of Africa. We gotta be real careful about the Bantu there, but for the time being, there's not much to worry about in terms of the local natives. And over here in the northeast, what you can see is actually the edge of the map. That's right, try not to sail off. No one knows where that water goes. But that's, once again, boys, definitive proof that the Earth is flat. I mean, wait, what? So now here we are, rounding up the northwest side of the island. If you were perceptive, you caught a glimpse of that wonder there. Looking pretty nice, the Saracen wonder. Now here we have a Swahili village under guard by the Bantu, those evil bastards. Clean up those canoes. Explore this uncharted area real quick. We picked up our final caravel there. And a champion, actually. All stuck by his lonesome with a campfire. He's so close. He could probably just make the swim. Just take off your armor, bro. Got a nice relic there on an island by itself as well. Now, once again, we're going to explore the Swahili coast. If I'm correct, there should be some... Oh. Don't want to take unnecessary damage there. There should be some more canoes here that we need to worry about. I wonder if we get those villagers if we free this village here. One thing that I do appreciate about this mission is that it's fairly open-ended. You don't really have to play it any particular way. I like the multiple quest paths, honestly. Let's explore this coastline here. Get a wrap around to see what Kilwa looks like. Meanwhile, we can spend some time with our remaining caravels here to shoot at these units from the water. Doesn't seem like they fight back at all. Shotel warriors walk so fast, man. I suppose they're running, actually. I believe Eastern swordsmen here have the same stats as standard longswordsmen. They're just like a reskin. They're pretty cool. This will take us some time, but patience is key. We're exploring around anyway, so we might as well take this time. There's the castle. We still actually have the option to bring him to his execution. The other option doesn't seem to appear in the main objectives, but we can still do it. That seems to be just a bug in the campaign. There's nothing actually stopping us from bringing Muhammad to this flag and triggering the other option. That confused me a lot the first time that I was playing this. Or at least the first attempt that I was going through for this. I gotta say, the map design is quite beautiful. All these islands, like, they look so vibrant and alive. I really like the look of this map so far. Let's bring them around the coastline. Just for a little while longer here. It's like shooting fish in a barrel, honestly. Wonder what they were thinking. I was honestly hoping to get control of one of these town centers, but we won't. We will actually only get, I think, a few green units Not too much of substance. Once we thin out their numbers enough, I think we would be good enough to unload and just kill the rest of them. Let's have Lorenzo come in and start contributing.
Quais são as vossas ordens? Sim, farei do way. Quais são as vossas ordens? Atacar! Farei do way. Atacar! Ao seu dispor. Atacar! As armas!
Hopping him in and out of the transport makes the pathing of this captain much more predictable. Now we can actually heal up a little bit. I think we have most of these islanders cleared out, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to prepare to stage an attack on this castle here.
Quais são as vossas ordens? As armas! Avançar!
Let's pick up our champion that's been stranded over there. And honestly, we can take some time to clear these patrols, I think. It's a shame we don't have ballistics. That would make this much less painful. We're all set and ready to go. Let's move our transport ships over here to prepare for landing. Don't want to move into range of that tower just yet. And where is Almeida? Let's pack these boys back up into this transport. Just need to remember that's in the center ship. Let's see if we can bait out some of these guys. That's a patrol finished.
Avançar. Farei do way. Atacar. Entendido. As armas. Sim. Avançar. Farei do way. As armas. Entendido. Atacar. Sim. Farei entendido. Entendido. Farei do way.
Ooh, Carol's did lots of work on those archers just now.
Farei do way.
Let's see if we can continue baiting some of these guys out.
Entendido. Entendido.
In fact, I am going to try to use the bombard cannon. Pick up our champion here. There we go. We have one slot just for you, buddy. See if we can have the bombard cannon pick this guy off. 12 range is really not so long. Cannon's out of there. This transport ship has a slot for our boy.
Atacar!
Just keep baiting them to the coast and then shooting them down. It's like guerrilla warfare on water. It's like these guys have no... Obviously, they don't have any sense of like object permanence. It's like, oh, he went into a boat. Oh, I guess he doesn't exist anymore.
Entendido. As armas! Sim. Atacar! Sim. Farei avançar! Farei no way. Farei no way. As armas! Quais são as vossas ordens? Sim, farei no way.
Lack of ballistics really makes this process much slower than it needs to be.
Quais são as vossas ordens? Sim, entendido. Farei no way. Entendido. Farei no way. Farei no way. As armas! Farei no way. Avançar! Sim. Atacar! Sim, entendido. As armas! Farei no way. Avançar! As armas!
And I'm wondering if the Bantu guys respawn. I think they do respawn, so this might be a pointless venture here to try to clear them out this way. But this coast has been much safer than before after we cleared out that patrol. So it does feel like it should be worth it. Let's just dodge. Fortunately, it seems like these guys don't have ballistics either. This will allow us to scout forward a little bit more. There's another patrol. Let's get our bombard cannon back. Wonder if that patrol was triggered by us destroying the tower. Wonder what that popping noise was as well. Cool. Were those camel archers? I don't remember Ethiopians getting camel archers. Don't know why that guy's running that way. He must not see me yet. Okay. That's another patrol down. Still haven't triggered anything because we haven't actually claimed that first flag yet. I wonder, does this count as cheese? I legitimately wonder if this counts as cheese. So we can bring Muhammad to his execution. Oh, that's a lot of enemies, actually. I didn't realize there were more hotels here. Let's run away. Let's do the same process. Let's actually bait this captain over here, the chieftain. He runs super fast. Here he comes. He's doing sizable damage to our boy Lorenzo here. He's actually doing fine now. And actually what I want to do is I'm going to try to bring Muhammad over to this camp in case it's the more lucrative camp. Another thing is I'm going to scout the city of Kilwa while I'm still allies with them. I think that's a good idea, right? While they are unsuspecting of my imminent betrayal. Nice miss, bro. The gate is locked. Okay, so I can't just walk in and examine them. I think I could actually if I dropped off my guys here. Let's put Lorenzo in this ship and have our ship wrap all the way around. And let's see if this allows us to scout their base for free. That'd be pretty cool. It'd be nice to know that there's no exit this way. This way we'll know that all of Red will be attacking us from one direction. Okay, so it looks like they've got some Shotel warriors. Looks like 6 Shotel warriors, 3 Eastern swordsmen. Oh, and that's all they got by the looks of it. Okay, and this side is completely cliffed off. Okay. Alright, so I see. I think I understand. That's some very useful information we got from you, Lorenzo. Thanks for that. So I actually think I am good to bring my units over. I'm gonna unload everyone over here. Doesn't look like they brought any new Bantu patrols to this area. So I have plenty of time to stage what I want to stage. I want my bombard cannon to be group 1. I want all my ranged units to be group 2 if possible. And I actually want my bombard to be group 3. I want Eben himself to be group 1 so I can keep track of him at all times. Let's organize our melee units a little bit better here as well. We got a couple champions, a few halberdiers. Of course, we've got Lorenzo. And a bunch of caravels, as well as our monk. And a monk. So the monk can be group 4. Cavalier's honestly just gonna chill out by himself, I think. You guys, group 4. Monk can be group 5. Range can be group 3. Lorenzo and you guys can both be group 1. And you can be group 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks good to me. And what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to bring, so 1, 2, 3. I'm going to actually even count out the range too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to set up my range units back here, set up my melee units out front, have them on defensive stance, have my range units set up back here so they can be prepared to shoot. Bombard this direction. I'm going to move Eben over here. Nope, not just yet actually. I need Eben to move here, then come here. So I'll have a transport here. Then he'll pick up this flag right afterwards. And that entire time I'll be fighting off galleys from this choke point here. So I'll kill these two, move these guys down to the southwest to cut off that choke point from the galleys. And I'll have these guys fighting them. And our monk will be able to heal them up as necessary. Alright, so Eben to flag Even to flag, trigger enemy, go to transport. Transport to this one, flag, bring soldiers back. These guys move here, while meanwhile these guys are going to be fighting at the front. Let's go ahead and do it. No time like the present.
We have thrown the dice behind the rebel prince.
Farei the way. Avançar. Sim, ao seu disparo. Entendi. Sim, entendido. Quais são as vossas ordens?
Okay, nice. Even get in there. Soldiers get in there. Gebetos.
Quais são as vossas ordens? Sim, ao seu dispor.
Drop you off on the island. Caravels can move here. Stand ground over there. Don't want to lose my units. Let's keep breaking down the gate.
Zanzibar profits from the peace we have brought to Africa. It would please Almeida to collect his just due from Zanzibar's merchants.
Let's bring our Swahili king back. Let's move on to attacking the tower. Knock down this tower. And actually, let's pause real quick. Destroy Zanzibar's trade cogs to pirate their cargo. Zanzibar are our allies, right? I don't see a reason to do that just yet. I can't produce anything anyway, so... So let's move our monk forward. We're just going to be guarding our bombard cannon while he takes out the castle here. Okay, castle's on its way down. Set all these guys to no attack stance, actually. Or stand ground or something. I don't want to destroy the whole city. Am I gonna lose my monk? I just lost my monk. Brutal. I couldn't move him. Better the monk than the bombard cannon. I feel like after we destroy this castle, we'll be in much better shape than before. It is unfortunate that we lost our monk there. But something tells me that I shouldn't be destroying the entirety of this city anyway, which is why I was so concerned. These guys are just wreaking havoc in the back line. Kill off this light cavalry. That's the castle down. Wonderful. There we go.
Half naked into the forest. His silk caftans alone will finance our war with Mombasa.
Okay, so now our next objective is to destroy Mombasa's wonder, which is all the way over there. There's no wonder timer, which is nice. Are we still allies with Zanzibar? It looks like we're still allies with Zanzibar. So I don't see any reason to not remain allies with them. Let's build ourselves a monk and start building up our economy here.
Sim, cortar madeira. Sim,
Let's move our wood choppers from these baobabs over to these baobabs, because that's probably where the gold mines of Mutapa are. And we should start thinking about reconstructing a castle as well.
estou pronto.
Am I seriously about to lose villagers?
Why?
Wow.
Ordens.
Unfortunate.
Estou pronto. Why? Ordens.
Do villagers just have very poor attack against lions or something?
Ah, cortar
That's 2 villagers to lions. Very rough. Fortunately, seems like we do have a lot of food. And we can produce fishing ships as well. Let's build a second TC so we can crank out villagers faster. On the stone mine sounds like a good idea.
construir. Why
And I want to build a castle somewhere so that we are safe from early attacks. That means a lot of my early villagers are going to go on food here.
farei away.
And another nice thing is that actually Muhammad doesn't need to survive anymore, which is cool. Seems like one of the main choke points are going to be here at this location. That's another good spot for a town center, actually. Let's build some more fishing ships
Sim,
and keep gathering wood. Training more villages right now is the highest priority, I think. Did our monk come out? Yes, he did. Let's grab this relic, put it in. Grab this relic, put it in. There's a third relic over here that we should remember. Let's park our caravels at the river crossing
sim,
and have Lorenzo start scouting around a bit. Fishing ships for food. Everyone else on wood and gold. Sounds like a great idea. Stone and gold. This is fine.
sim.
We've got lots of resources, actually.
Farei away.
Now let's have our monk move in this direction.
Why farei away. Farei away.
Are we safe? Where does this river lead? That's the most important thing. I want to know where the natural choke points are. Keep producing villagers. Have them build a town center here.
Farei away. Farei away. Sim, entendido. Sim. Estou pronto.
Keep chopping away at those baobab trees. Honestly, it seems like our navy is more or less safe. What was the objective that we just finished? Oh no, new objective. Destroy the savannah camps.
Why farei away. Sim, entendido. Farei away.
Let's retreat our man.
Sim.
Is he about to get killed?
Farei away.
Well, I hope Lorenzo doesn't have to survive.
Sim, farei away. Entendido. Entendido. Sim, farei away. Entendido. Farei away. Farei away. Sim,
Oh, Lorenzo.
farei away. Sim,
Not like this, bro.
sim, farei away.
I'm neglecting my economy for you, so you better survive.
Entendido. Sim,
No, he died. Unlucky. Probably shouldn't have used him to scout,
seu dispor.
but that doesn't seem to prevent us from completing the mission. That's actually pretty cool. The fact that that doesn't prevent us from completing the mission.
Away.
Unfortunate. It would have been real thematic to not to, but he did help us accomplish what we were looking for. Which is, we now know that there are enemies in the savannah that we have to worry about.
Entendido.
So I'm sad that he's gone.
Olá, minerar.
But it's not the end of the world.
Construir.
Let's build a castle here. Send these villagers over to wood.
Quais as vossas ordens?
Let's pick up gill nets for our fishing ships.
Olá.
Get more villagers on gold. We don't have anyone on gold actually, so we've only got the relics for now.
Quais são as vossas ordens? Farei the way.
Do we get a university? We have a blacksmith. Bodkin arrow will do nicely. Do we get a university of any sort? Doesn't really look like it. And actually, it seems like no one's in any particular hurry to attack us either. So let's just boom up.
Quais as vossas ordens? Estou pronto. Minerar.
Have some of these villagers build docks here. A dock there would be nice.
Sim.
That must be a scout, surely. Oh, okay. So Mombasa is sending ships at us. And our guys are barely doing any damage to them.
Estou pronto.
So that's something that we would like to consider. In that case... Oh, they're also sending people into our town here.
Olá.
So it seems like these guys are not just chilling.
Quais as
They're actually getting attacked from all sides.
Sim, farei the way. Cortar madeira.
Let's grab a university.
Sim, ao seu farei the way. Atacar. Quais são as vossas ordens?
We should take the time to save our villagers here. Lost all of our caravel, sadly.
Ao seu dispor. Atacar.
Go to aggressive stance, make sure that our boys are actually going to fight them instead of just dying for free.
Quais são as vossas ordens?
This guy's moonwalking.
Sim. Quais são as vossas? Sim, ao seu dispor.
Have these three villagers start building a castle here. You can grab murder holes.
Quais as vossas ordens? Construir. Quais são as vossas ordens?
Let's pick up some infantry armor. Let's just destroy this dock.
Estou pronto. Sim. Ir-me-ei.
We might lose a lot of our fishing eco if we're not careful here.
Quais as vossas ordens?
Let's have these guys mine stone, you guys mine gold. Keep producing villagers.
Construir.
Let's set up a land eco just in case. But it doesn't look like we're in much danger yet.
Estou pronto. Minerar.
Let's repair this town center.
Quais? Sim.
We've successfully located the gold mines of Mutapa, as well as a lion that our villagers are apparently just going to die to again. Set farm auto reseed on, pick up masonry, keep training villagers.
Olá. Construir. Estou pronto. Quais as vossas ordens?
Keep chopping through. And I guess if the Mombasans are our enemies, then we're in for a rough patch here. I would actually like to advance to the Imperial Age. I just lack the food.
Sim. Construir. Olá.
Let's actually fix that. Keep training some more fishing ships. I think starting to pick up some technologies for improving our navy would be beneficial as well.
Quais as vossas ordens?
I think these yurts must be the ones that we're looking to destroy. I think a healthy combination of arbalests and... what is it? Hand cannoneers will do us well in this fight. Three TCs is still good. Plenty of food still good. Lots of fishing ships. Lots of enemies there. Let's start thinking about advancing to Imperial Age. Meanwhile, we can keep spamming villagers.
Entendido. Sim. Caçar.
Let's hunt down this rhinoceros. I think African animals just must do more damage or something. Ah, gold mines of Mutapa. Let's kill off this lion. Another lion. So I guess the lost gold... there's so many lions here. We're gonna have to sack this fishing ship here. And actually, let's have our fishing boats camp this area.
Avançar.
They're running Genitors, so just Arbalest is not going to be enough, sadly. We should do hand cannons and maybe organ guns. I'd be down to run some organ guns just to try them out. I'm not sure what organ guns are actually good against. But I guess we'll find out shortly. We should pick up ballistics at our university if we haven't already. Let's do that. Start building up our war galleys. We're going to be losing housing soon as well. Let's grab chemistry and bracer. Pick up Galian next. They've landed on our shores, but honestly, I'm not too miffed by losing those. Bit of lag, not a huge problem.
Estou pronto.
Let's grab our wood chopping tech. Have you guys build some housing here. Go inside this transport. These fishing boats can just chill for now. Let's grab conscription. Keep exploring these gold mines. There's gold to be had everywhere here. And we're under no real threat from these guys whatsoever. Let's just start grabbing our other techs. We're low on gold. So we only got the 2 gold miners.
Construir.
Let's fix that up real quick. Drop our monk off. Have these villagers get over here. Where do these lions keep coming from? Do they just spawn? Like, do they actually straight up just spawn? Where do they come from? And why are they so strong? I'm losing so many villagers to them. And why do my villagers not help each other? God darn. I really hope it doesn't spawn lions. That would be really annoying. We got tons of wood to spare. Let's spend some more on farmers. 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's grab siege engineers. Why not? We'll need that later anyway. Move down here. Have these villagers build a couple docks. And a mining camp. Build a couple more houses. Finish off our housing projects. Have these idle fishing ships start fishing down south as well. I've got Galians. Looks to be a healthy number. Let's grab careening. 46 wood choppers. We could honestly probably reroute all these choppers to gold here. And actually, let's build a few more archery ranges at the front as well. Organ guns out. Finish mining that gold pile. And start building a mill there so that we can hunt. Let's have Muhammad bait these guys into our castle. Pick up Karak as well. I like the idea of using organ guns. Did you just hear an animal noise? No, didn't seem to be the case. Sure. Let's grab Arquebus. I mean, if they're not going to put pressure on me, right? I can just do whatever the hell I want. And I think I will. So let's have this dock pull out Cannon Galian. What other techs could we possibly need? Let's sell off all our wood. Build a couple trebs. Grab thumb ring, though I'm not sure we'll need it. Ooh, let's not venture out too far. Come back to the castle. What we should get is the armor, the blacksmith techs where we can. Should kill off the Bantu yurts. Let's grab Elite Cannon Galian and start trading those bad boys up. And start churning out some hand cannoneers.
Farei away.
Okay, looks like the villagers are trading, paying some tribute to us now. Very nice. Grab stone shaft mining. Not that we really need it at this point. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Train some cannon galleons. Spend the rest of our gold there.
Sim, farei away. Sim, entendido.
And now we go on the march. Let's clear out some of these
Entendido.
camps.
Sì. Construire. Esto pronto. Construire. Construire.
Ao seu dispor. Sim, farei away. Farei away. Ao seu dispor.
Any idols? No. I think we can just stop developing our economy now. Anything in our university that we need? No, it seems good.
Atacar, avançar. Ao seu dispor.
And truthfully, it seems like the easiest way
Sim, farei
to attack them is by water. Unless Zanzibar decides to attack us. But Zanzibar seems to be happy to work with us for the time being.
Avançar. Farei away. Sim, farei away. Ao seu dispor.
Sim. Quais as vossas... Ensino. Controlar. Construir.
Sim. Quais são? Entendido. Farei away. Sim.
Got any more blacksmith techs? Yes, we do. Might as well research them. It's not like we're using these resources for anything else right now. We just do a cut through the map.
Quais são vossas atacar. Sim, sim.
Let's actually do elite organ gun. I thought I already got that, but evidently I was wrong.
Sim, entendido. Ao seu dispor. Farei away. Quais são?
Man, this feels almost dirty. Doesn't look like they're putting up much of a fight at all.
Sim. Quais as vossas...
Let's delete this villager. We don't need it.
Sim, sim. Entendido. Caçar. Sim, entendido. 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 As armas.
I like how the lions are chasing the zebras there. That takes me back to AoE 1.
Ao seu farei entendido. Quais são? Farei away. Sim, farei away. Entendido.
Olá. Quais? Mineral.
Wonder how many more savannah camps there could possibly be. Ooh, there's a relic over there.
Correto.
Let's retrieve that. Drop it in this monastery here.
Sim, farei away.
And that's actually the Bantu savannah camps all gone as well.
Sim, farei away. Ao seu dispor. Sim, entendido. Farei away.
Very nice. So I guess we just got the rest of the savannah to explore. Doesn't seem like there's much left to worry about here. I'm gonna start moving my navy upwards as well. There's a castle here, but the wonder is all the way over here. So my question is, do I even need to assault them via land? I'm gonna bring my villagers up to this island.
Sim. Esto pronto. Ensino. Construir.
Olá. Sim, construir.
Let's just build up some
Construir.
more docks so we can replenish faster.
Construir. Sim. Farei away.
Have you build a mining camp so we can mine even more stone. Though at this point it's very abundantly clear that we don't need it. Zanzibar still on our side. They show no signs of betraying us here. So actually, I'm going to move up to this area. We're close to hitting the pop cap as well. Let's have our Cavalier scout around. Turn on fish resupply here. And man, I have to put, like, even for a relatively easy map at this point, I have to put all my effort into, like, just doing things. There was at one point where I was good enough at this game where I could commentate and, you know, say, like, useful things. So I could play well and commentate at the same time. But those days are long gone. Let's actually build some more cannon galleons here. Send them in this direction. So that's an entire land army. But that's just the thing, right? Like, will I even need to deal with them? It doesn't seem like I need to deal with them at all. It seems like I just go through and kill these guys off. And, you know, I was just never under any military pressure from this end either, so not sure what they want from me. And I pop limit. Ooh, I got 7,000. For a brief moment there, I had 7,777 food. That's cool. Let's just start blowing apart their wonder. Should go down in a few volleys here. And there's no need, there's no need to even interact with the rest of this map here. Not sure if that's a strike for it or against it. It does depend though, because I think the map could have turned out a lot differently if we opted to give up Ibn as a bribe. So who knows? Maybe this part of the map would have been more relevant if we did that.
Is ours. We have seized the riches of Africa and flung open the gates to the Indies with fire and steel.
Okay, so that's the whole scenario.
Empires are built on the ruins of dead empires. The pile of burnt stone we left in Mombasa, once a palace, was the foundation of the new empire of Portugal. Our conquest of the Swahili coast sent waves across the Indian Ocean to the wealthy trading cities of Zanzibar, Mogadishu, Calicut, and others. We were met with either fearful gifts or the closed gates of those with the foolishness to challenge our cannons. Few would continue to make that mistake.
Nice. So once again, I'm still rusty. We definitely could have finished this level much, much quicker. Let's check out the map. Yeah, so there's a relic here to be taken for us. A merchant, actually. That's pretty cool. But yeah, other than that, nothing of much value here. There's no need to take these... Oh, there's even more relics here, actually. There's no need to really take all of these camps and spend the time early on, because you don't get very many reinforcements. And then you can honestly just ignore that portion of the map entirely. It's not like these Bantu guys really come after you. After we got our city of Kilwa here, we were just never under any real pressure. So, really the most fun and interesting part of the scenario is at the start, where you like marshal your forces together and make the landing and have your bombard cannon take down the castle. The economic portion of this, at least if you take the route that I took, is not very interesting. I really was just kind of sitting and watching to see what interesting things that we could see on this map. But other than that, like, super beautiful. The towns are super well designed. I imagine Zanzibar probably just spends at the market to buy their navy, which is also okay. But definitely having Zanzibar not turn on us there made this map much, much easier because the navy was completely unopposed. We didn't even really need to develop a land army at all. I could have just made some more galleons and just knocked them down directly. Like, even if I made a land army and wiped out the rest of this, like, what even is the point, right? Because the wonder is on this island. Anyway. Fun map. We could have done it much quicker. But again, we're doing this for fun and not for speed, right? Anyway, thanks for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. My name's been The Clever Fool. I'll see you guys next time.